Welcome to Blue Table Painting. I'd like to give you a quick tour of my painting station to give you some ideas of perhaps how to set up your own. The first thing is invest in a good chair. I got this one for a really good deal because it was blemished with an adjustable height. I also put risers made out of PVC tube and caps so that my working area will be raised to a comfortable level. I recommend raising the typical table about 4 to 6 inches. I keep all my old brushes, no matter how ratty they are, because who knows when they'll be useful. I like Vallejo paints because of the ink droppers. It doesn't waste as much ink. Also, in my paint collection, I keep every paint in the exact same location so that I can find it easily. I like to keep my working area really tight so that I don't have to go 10 miles between palette and cleaning my brush in my water. Some people like to keep 2 waters, one for rough cleaning and then one for fine cleaning. I like white nylon brushes. Just the garden variety ones work just fine. I also keep some dental tools on hand so that I can clear out my bottles when they get stopped up. As for a lamp, just getting a cheap old lamp is fine, but don't get one with a metal head because you'll burn your forehead. I use these 1-cent paper palettes. It's great because you can just use them and throw them away. It takes too long to clean them all out. I recommend Terpenoid Natural as something to clean out your brushes in. That will really give you your money's worth in the long run. A fan, not pointed at your area so as not to dry out your paints, will help your models dry faster. Also, let's take a look at some of the sprays that you can use. When you finish with a model, I recommend using Tester's Dull Coat to protect them. 2 or 3 sprays ought to do it just fine. It's expensive but worth it. As a second choice, I recommend Krylon Matte Finish. It's a lot less expensive and it does give a good nice flat coat to them. As far as I can tell, these Design Master paints, which are acrylics so they won't eat styrofoam, are exactly the same as Games Workshop paints, and a bit less expensive too. As far as I can tell, Design Master Flat Black is the exact same thing as Games Workshop Black Primer, which really makes it not a primer at all, and I don't recommend those, although other Games Workshop products, such as their paints, are very nice. Also, these other colors are great for base coating things like Deathwing Terminators. I like this ivory here. That works really nicely. For primer, the best one I found is for